Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where Geethan and the crew continue their journey around the world just to go and visit those realm capitals that have popped up since the last time they were in the area, and hopefully we can do it this time with a little bit less awful poetry, because oh my goodness me, Geethan last time wrote an absolute shocker. It was a poem that was completely and utterly awful, it was just so bad, it was Vogon level bad poetry, it was that appalling. It was supposed to be a lovely romantic poem from Geethan to your toy to win your toy's heart, but it just didn't work. It was really awful. Your toy got the poem and very quickly said, "No thank you, Geethan, we shall never speak of this ever again." If you watch Gavin and Stacey, it was the equivalent of the fishing trip, I think. I think that's just going to be it now. It's not going to be talked about ever again, and there's just going to be a very awkward moment between the two of them whenever they even think about that particular incident. You know, they're going to think of the poem incident, and it's just going to be a really uncomfortable thing. So it didn't work at all. It was really bad, which was quite surprising because, you know, Geethan is a very good poet. He's won a poetry competition and he's been writing poems, I think, for pretty much most of his 78 years on the planet. But that just let him down at that moment. It just didn't work. Maybe the pressure got to him. This sort of, you know, the size of the moment kind of thing. It was a very important thing for him to do and it just didn't work. So never mind, Geethan, never mind. Next time, hopefully you can write something really wonderful. But yes, if you do write some poetry, can we please have some good stuff? Because that would be quite nice, because you have got a lot of work to do to maybe just restore a little bit of your tarnished poetry reputation there. But there we go. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Geethan can sort of, you know, redeem himself a little bit in the poetry department. Now we are over here right now, sort of not quite in the middle of the map, but not far off. And we do have a little way to go, including a trip all the way to up there. But provisions are looking low. We're looking a little bit low on food. So I think what we should do is let's nip down here and complete that contract. We'll go and transcribe some text and then we'll nip over here and tutor a child. So that'll get us some money, which is quite nice, but also it will give us some lovely, lovely food to be going on with. So if we head down here, I don't think that should take that long. 20 days, hardly any time at all. It's going to use up a fair chunk of our provisions. I think it's all quite deserty around here, isn't it? It's all quite deserty. So yeah, we are burning through the provisions there. But okay, so move the camp down here and we'll go and transcribe some text. We're normally okay at this. We are normally pretty good at this kind of thing. So here we go. We can get 415 provisions, 622, or hopefully 1,245. That would be quite welcome. So yeah, let's go and do that. This should be absolutely fine. So yes, what are we supposed to be writing about? A passage related to the art of puppetry. But yes, it's a little bit boring. So what can we do about this? We could get +2 immediately to completing the contract with a bit of a language thing. We can't do that one, don't think. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. You've already drawn from this lifestyle trait for this transcript. I don't think we have, game, because it's the first one we're doing, but okie doke. Or we could do that. 89% chance that we get +3 points towards successfully completing the contract, which I think is pretty much, that's just a success, isn't it? And anything on top of that is just shinier and better. So, okay, we shall embellish it just a smidge. And it didn't work. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Okay, we'll try again. 89%. +3 score. And, okay, we can get, let's try and get 6, shall we? Let's go again. 89%. Okay. We got 6, I think, which is okay. There you go. They said, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Thank you very much. 22 money, 415 provisions. So we spent more provisions getting here than we actually got from completing the contract. Botherations. My daughter Wanda has given birth to a son. Oh, this is very exciting. Is that their first child? Yes, it is. Oh, congratulations. This is wonderful. So they've called him Courash Geek. Yeah, again, it's a good name. It is a good name. But, yeah, so Wanda and Guillermo there have had a child. But, yeah, we're not going to leave your name as Courash. Of course we're not. We need to make it suitably more geeky. I think we call him Adama after Captain William Adama from the wonderful Battlestar Galactica. That is a brilliant series. It's such a good series. The modern series. I didn't see the old original one from the 70s, was it? But the new remake series from what, maybe even sort of 15 years ago now, possibly, maybe even a bit more. That is a masterpiece of TV. It is very, very good indeed. If you haven't seen it, I can highly recommend it. And yes, Adama, so Captain Adama, is the captain of the Battlestar Galactica. And yeah, he's a very good character. He's very strong-willed. He's very loyal to his crew. He takes no nonsense. He's a very good character. So I think that's a good name. So there you go. May grow to be strong and wise, Adama Geek. Now, who is going to educate you? I do feel like maybe we're not educating all the children. Who is Geethan educating? Geethan is educating Rose and Ripley. Okay, that's fine. So, hang on. Who just had that child? Go back. Go back. There we go. Right. So, I mean, potentially... Hang on. Let us educate the child. I mean, Leia is set to do it. Leia is set to do that by default. I mean, I kind of feel like it should possibly be Wanda. Is Wanda okay? Oh, Wanda's quite clever. Wanda is quite smart. Can we have Wanda doing it, please? Because that would make sense. Why is Wanda not in this list? Wanda? Whereabouts are you? Acceptance. I would like to think that you should accept. Hang on, if we order it by that should help sort of find her, shouldn't it? Yeah, Wanda, there you go. Yeah, you will accept. Of course you will, because it's your own child. I would be disappointed if you didn't do that. Okay, so send that proposal, and boop. There we go. That child is being educated. I kind of feel like maybe we've missed some kids out. I feel like there's some children who are not being educated. Garrus is being educated by Sahava. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's got a... Hang on a minute. He's got a crush on Kaylee, who's our granddaughter. Our son has a crush on our granddaughter. This is going to get awkward. That's going to make for some very awkward dinner table conversations. Okay, hang on a minute. There's so many of them now. Ripley, I know that's us. Okay, so we're teaching Ripley and Rose. Okay, that's fine. So Zelda with the completely amazing. Her children are being dealt with. That's fine. They're being educated. So Luna has no children. Okay. Oh. But that is all due to change, because Luna is pregnant. Look at that. She's been with child for 5 months. So, 5 months ago, they wrote a letter to the stork, and then the stork obliged. And there is a little picture, look, showing that's exactly how it works. Okay, that's good news. That's exciting. And then Kaylee has Anakin. I don't think Anakin has somebody teaching them. Okay, so educate Anakin, please. And Kaylee is okay, but possibly... Do you know what? Yeah, Leia can do that. Leia's pretty good, even if she does like a bit of a drink. But yeah, do you know what? Leia, can you educate them, please? I think that should be it. It does get pretty complicated. Jadzia... is anybody educating Clark? Yes. Who's educating Egon? Sahava is. And who is educating Maxime? Nobody's educating Maxime. Okay, so let's get that sorted. I kind of feel like maybe again it should be Jadzia. Oh no, she's not actually that good. She's not that good. Okay, Leia, you can do that again. Just another job for you. That's absolutely fine. And then we've got Wanda, who's just given birth to Adama. Okay, right, that's fine. I think that's it. Possibly, I don't know. It's very complicated. Some of the grandchildren have children. It's all getting a bit silly. But okay, right, there we go. That's that sorted. And then I think let's just travel out to over there. Let's go over there. If we get an exceptional success, we could get nearly 2,500 provisions. That is going to take a month there and back, but I think it's worth doing. So yeah, okay, let's head over here, and we shall go and tutor a child. The baggage train has been upgraded. Okay, so that's now at level 4. The camp perimeter is at level 4. So let's see what we get from this. So the mess tent. What happens if we upgrade the mess tent? People like us a bit more. We lose a bit more stress when we lose some. And prowess schemes are a little bit quicker. Do you know what? Yeah, do that. 216 money, 9 months. Let's get that done right now. Sooner rather than later. So there we go. We are over here. A teaching moment. The art of self-defense. Okay, so who are we teaching? We are teaching Soraya there. Soraya Gillan Shadok Zeerid. That is a very long name. You're going to need some very long forms. Soraya gives me a curious but expectant look as we meet up. For our first session, servants trot back and forth in the throne room, and I immediately begin spotting the various dangerous angles from which we could be ambushed. Something I should teach Soraya about. Yeah, we do this quite often when we do this kind of tutoring child thing. We're often quite concerned about the safety of the child and whether they're going to get attacked or whatever. When I turn them around, though, the girl has stopped dead in her tracks, intently inspecting an arm-sized stick she found on the ground as she is thoroughly unresponsive to my calls. Ansel waves at me from over yonder, ready to assist should it prove necessary. Okay, so we have a 97% chance of passing that learning challenge, 70% chance of the prowess challenge, because of course we are getting on a bit. At 79 years old now. Oh, it was your birthday not long ago. Happy birthday, Keithan. Yeah, old age has caused a minus 31 prowess modifier. And he's still got 14. Yeah, he's still alright. He can hold his own, can Geethan. Let's get Ansel doing this. 94% chance that that's going to work. And it does. Well done. Thank you, Ansel. Very handy indeed. Right, so on to the next one of these. Oh, alone in the kitchen. Greetings, my lord. Gunders, one of the cooks, says. Are you one of our cooks? No. Who are you? I think you're one of the cooks in the area that we're in. Okay, that's fine. I have your great-granddaughter Ripley with me here. She promised to clean the pots in the cookery, you see. He draws in a sharp breath. And clean every pot she did. Even scrub the cauldron without me even asking. That's a sweet girl you got there. This is indeed very selfless, but does this act suit Ripley's stature? Okay, so she's compassionate. So I think it does, yeah. She keeps compassionate. She could lose compassion and become lazy, or she could lose it and become gluttonous. No, I think that's quite a nice thing to do, and Geethan would be happy about that. So, yeah, you'll go far in life, that's fine. Right, here we go, lessons in stewardship. A brief look of confusion passes Soraya's face as she ponders where my assistant from my last session has gone. Just poof, into nowhere, just vanished like a magician. The alley is brimming with activity, merchants moving briskly between squares, and looking around to identify plenty of opportunities to improve on the current organisation. Something Soraya should be informed of. Then, as out of thin air, a large Saluki is running up to the child. Okay, a Saluki is a type of dog, I'm assuming, desperate to play. The girl shrieks with joy and immediately starts playing with the dog. Okay, so we can do that one. A 96% chance that it's going to work. Let's give that a go, and it does. And her stewardship went up by 1. Which is pretty good for her. That's not too shabby at all. Right, and then the final one, a teaching moment, deceit and deception. As we reconvene, Soraya tilts her head while I summarise the topic of our last session. Goods are exchanging hands and needs are being met at the market, and as we stroll along the path, I keep a watchful eye on our surroundings, a skill Soraya should be privy to. Suddenly, the young Dalemite girl gets a wild look in her eye and starts shouting, "The bandits are coming!" and nearly giggles her head off as she runs back and forth with her attendant. Lasana waves me from over yonder, ready to assist. Okay, so they could help out. 84% chance. I think, let's go for that learning chance. Let's do that. 97% that this is going to work. And it did. Wonderful. And yep, there we go. The person is very impressed. Angles of attack, social courtesies, economics, marvellous work. This is fine. 151 money is not to be sniffed at, but almost 2,500 provisions. That is very good. That is very, very welcome. Splendid. And what we'll do is, before we head off from here, let's just pay a visit to our patrons. Oh, it's just you. It's just you. Can I maybe have some more gold? You've got 16 more gold to give. Have you got anybody in court that we might want to arrange a marriage with? Although, they're going to be the wrong culture, aren't they? They're going to be, not culture, wrong religion, sorry. And they're just going to say, no, you're quite good. Oh, you're very good. And you've got on an amazing hat. Oh, wow, you're fantastic. But yeah, I don't think you'll leave. Okay, never mind. No, we'll take the gold. We'll take the gold, please. A few people in the comments say, why don't you ever go for provisions? It's because it ruins the local area. So yeah, look, we get some food out of it. We get 400 provisions. That's fine. But that place there, that county, gets exploited for provisions. Supply limit comes down. Popular opinion comes down. And I don't think that's a very Geethan thing to do. So yes, I tend to go for gold instead, just because it's a little bit less damaging. And Geethan doesn't like causing problems like that, I don't think. So there we go, make a request. 16 money comes our way. Right, now where do we need to go? How far can we get on our 3,500 provisions? Let's just have a quick look here. Okay, so where do we need to go? We need to head to just here. That's fine. And then over there. So can we do that in one big trip? So if we say, I'd like to go over here, please. So if we head off to just there, how much is that? 3,227. Okay, so we're going to get a few event things popping up. Right, what we might need to do is then, whereabouts are we? Geethan, where are you? Back over here. There we go. I think over here we go into the city. Oh, I should visit the fine craftsman. Oh, we're in a city and not a castle. Okay, hang on. First things first. Oh, can we sell artifacts? We could sell a mysterious puzzle. That might be okay. And we can make a bit of money on that. And also a lucky rabbit's paw. Are we using that? Are we holding the lucky rabbit's paw? I can't remember what we've got anymore. I think we are. Yeah, prowess +2. I mean, maybe we could potentially drop that now, couldn't we? We could drop that, maybe. Because we don't need prowess. We could have many other things. And yeah, learning per stress level. We're not stressed out, so that's not going to do much. But, yeah, what else could we hold? The puzzle. Oh, yeah, we've got 2 mysterious puzzles. We could hold some detailed maps. Are we not holding them? Oh, no, we are. Have we got another lot of detailed maps that we could be holding and we're not holding them? Oh, my goodness me. Right. More provision capacity. Travel speed up by another 20%. And travel safety up by another 20%. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't have that before, but okay. That is brilliant. And yeah, that's quite good. Architect drawing is learning up. And that thing is stewardship and monthly renown up. Okay. Yeah, this is fun. This is all good. That's good. So, yeah, we can sell, I mean, any of these, really. I don't want to sell the Geek Chronicles, actually. Let's try and do a stewardship challenge, just to try and get a bit more money. And Ali calls our bluff. Botherations. Okay, let's sell a mysterious puzzle, because we have 2 of them. And we've probably done it by now. I imagine we've solved the mysterious puzzle. And Geethan's, yeah, it's done now. It's fine. Sorted. So, yeah, we shall sell the mysterious puzzle for a little bit less money than we could have got. But never mind. Better than nothing at all. And, okay, supplies are this way. Here we go. Let's try and convince this person that these supplies are going off. Going a little bit mouldy, these things. 85% chance. And we get 2,200 provisions. Well done, Geethan. Well done. I do feel like part of me thinks that's not very honest of Geethan, but another part of me is aware that he knows he has to look after his people and they're going to need to eat food. And yeah, these people are possibly ripping us off anyway. So, you know, he's just using a little bit of charm, a bit of a challenge from there to try and get this stuff off them for free. Just so, you know, they can spend more money on themselves and get more exciting bits and bobs at the camp to make the lives of his people better. So I think, yeah, that's what's going on there. Is there anybody around? Oh, hang on. We could go and listen to a story. We haven't listened to a story for a little while. That story had a few good points. Exotic Marshal. Anybody up for recruitment? Anybody who's half decent? Oh, you're quite good at fighting. However, you are stupid. Okay, but you're very good at fighting. And you are a hunter, but you don't have much in the way of prowess. Do you know what? No, we're okay. We're okay. If you had 20, I think we'd probably be hiring you. But no, it's okay. It's all fine. We're all good. Right, visit the craftsman. Can we get accessories? Although, yeah, what do we need? If we're going to buy a nice thing... Oh, yeah, regalia. Can we get some regalia, please? Or a crown, possibly. I mean, I'm wearing a very good hat. I'm in the market for accessories. Of course I am. There we go. Regalia. Fertility up by 10%. We don't need that. I don't need a fertility boost, thank you. The Jasper Bronze Necklace is fertility. And the brooch is prestige and attraction and opinion. These are all useless things. Okay, never mind. never mind. I mean, can we buy a weapon and give it to somebody? A fine mace. Prowess +3. Do you know what? 43 money for a fine mace. Let's do that. And armour? Should we buy a bit of armour? That's all rubbishy armour. Okay, never mind. We'll head back. That's all very nice. Let's give somebody a mace. What about one of our fighty people? Who is the top fighty person? Bernardo. Can we give you a thing? Can we give you a nice thing? Can we send you... Can give you something? Oh, there you go. Gift artifact. Not a rabbit's paw. Can we give him a mace? A fine mace. There you go. So 31 prowess should hopefully go up a little bit. So you've now got that. Tick time on a bit. Up to 34. Very nice. And Kaylee, so our granddaughter, is now known as Kaylee the Stranger. Okay. So people think she's a bit distant, possibly. Okay, that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. Right, okay, now we have got quite a lot of stuff. So we should be able, I think, to make it to here. Was it here? I think it might have been just there. Yes, just there. Splendid. We're going to Bumthang. The county of Bumthang. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sure it's lovely there. I'm sure they have many Bumthangs on display. But can we potentially, on the way to Bumthang, can we swing by here? I dread to think what this place is called. Oh, it's just called Varuk. Okay, no, that's fine. 4,000 provisions and no danger at all. So we go along here, go up there. We visit somewhere else, I think, on the way, by the look of it. Go there. And then come down here and have a look around Bumthang. That's a very good name. Yep, okay, right. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's make that fairly lengthy journey. And there we go. Luna has given birth to a daughter. Splendid stuff. That is very good news. And there they are. They've called her Bahara, but again, we're going to change that. So who's the dad there? Saya. Oh, yes. He's the new spouse. Because the other spouse, Ordgar, got a little bit murdery last time. So we kind of made them divorce and booted him out. So, yes. Now, Saya's come in and, yeah, they have a child, which is lovely. Okay, so Bahara, again, lovely name, but not geeky, you know. So let's make that significantly more geeky. Let's call her Lyra, after Lyra Balakwa from the His Dark Materials trilogy. She was a good character. She was very resourceful and bold and brave and took no nonsense. And I think that's quite a good name as well. Lyra Geek does sound pretty good. So let's go for that, shall we? Welcome to the world, Lyra Geek. There we go, splendid. Another member of the Geek Dynasty. We've got many, many geeks around the place now. Right, okay, an event's popped up. The Toils of War. As we walk through the streets of Nakshab, a procession of soldiers emerge from a side street. Most of them are injured and aided by downtrodden civilians. Okay, we've seen this a few times before, I think. So, yeah, it's a load of soldiers. And somebody's going, hooray, we've done it. Yes, we've done well in the battle, but all the people are injured. And, Joe, there's a lot of grieving people. I will donate some coins to these poor wretches. Because that is what Geethan would do. 100 piety we gain, we spend only 5 money, and we lose quite a big pile of stress. But we haven't got any stress. I don't recall the last time Geethan had stress. Geethan at the minute is completely chilled out. So, yeah, chuck some coins at them, Geethan. It's going to be fine. There we go. And, oh, I was going to say I think we're about halfway there, possibly. Oh, no, quarter of the way there, because that wheel fills up, doesn't it? Okay. Right, so somebody is doing a little bit of gardening, I think. Okay. So, yeah, where are we? The fields of Oshrusana. They're a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly track down the source of the verdancy, spotting a woman standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Mistress Avize. She notices me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast, yes, incomparably vast, so stay a while and listen. Okay, colour me intrigued. We're going to do that. We're going to spend 2 weeks here listening to this person talk about gardening, which gets us learning +2 and a medium health boost. Okay, so we do that, and our learning goes back over 50. We have a learning of 51. That is very good. But yeah, we are... yeah, about halfway now. about halfway through, which is pretty good. Yeah, various hooks for exploring. Right, we've been to one place. That's good. So we popped over to the Khanate of Transoxiana, which sounds very exciting. A faithful visitor. Right, okay. Again, I think because we've been adventuring for so long, we've seen pretty much all there is to see with the event. So, yeah, this is a person coming in who is of a faith, not of our faith, but, yeah, they're like a wandering monk or whatever. So you are of the, what's that? The Macharidi faith. But, yeah, it's fine. We like this. 97% chance that you can stay and join the camp. It's okay. And you're going to hang around for a bit. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. You'll have to sort of plan where your tent's going to go. We do have quite a strict sort of a strict setup where the tents are going to go. It's all planned out. So yeah, have a chat with the people that organise that and get your tent set up. Travel, the Sorcerer of Jersey. Jersey is a land of strange and obscure custom to me. The practices of the Shaivite faith are strange and unimaginably different from Theravada, and nowhere is it more apparent than their attitude to the practice of magic. Okay, so here is a chappie who is sort of acting a bit like a wizard, possibly. It's all a bit strange, but people appear positively jubilant to be in his presence. They must be made to understand that sorcery is a sin. None of my concern. Sorcery, he will repent or he will burn. We're in a different area. And Geethan has been around the world enough to know that everybody does things differently. And if that's how these people do this here, then that's sort of okay. He's not hurting us. It doesn't appear to be hurting the people. So it's none of our concern. It's all fine. Danger. Really? I didn't think we had any dangers. I thought we had no dangers. Unless one has possibly popped up whilst we've been travelling. Because it was quite a long journey. So maybe wherever we are is now, yeah, there could be war here or something. Something bad could have happened in the time since we started our travels. As we trek through that place there again, Gerazé, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed toward the commotion, only to find Zainab, okay, just there, and Rodolvard having an irate row. Oh dear. Will you cease prattling on about your lustful enterprises, you libidinist? I'll hear no more of it. Zainab covers her face in embarrassment. Come off it, Zainab. I refuse to be ashamed of needs, replies Rodolvard, indignant. Okay. Rodolvard, have you tried writing a poem? Because don't do it. It never works. Don't write poems for people about romance. It's not worth it, Rodolvard. Okay, I think he's being a bit of a pest. Okay, we haven't time for your squabbling. Surely you two can make amends. A 99% chance that they sort this out. And we get Entourage Mediator for 10 years. Okay, that's not too bad at all. It doesn't really have anything that affects us. People like us quite a lot anyway, and we don't do the diplomacy lifestyle stuff. But, do you know what? That's okay. 99% that it's going to work. And it did. Splendid. Okay, and I think... Are we nearly at Bumthang? Yeah, Bumthang is down here. So let us ride on into Bumthang. And there we go. And there is a contract tier 3 tutor child mission right here, which is brilliant. And we've got an intrigue perk. Oh, did we pick up intrigue? Is Bumthang full of intrigue? Possibly Bumthang is full of intrigue. Who knows? Okay. We've only got one of these, and I'm not quite sure what we need. Okay, like weeds in a garden. Okay, fertility, no use. Seducing, don't need it particularly. Dark insights is about torturing. Dreadful is dread gain. Okay, so digging for dirt enables the search for secrets travel option. I look good in comparison. Exposing secrets gives prestige. And swift execution. Murder scheme phase are a bit shorter. I mean, let's go for digging for dirt. Just so if we wanted to, we could try and find out people's secrets. I mean, it might be something that Geethan could sort of be looking into, but we don't particularly need to do that. Okay, right, I think then, let's do this. Because this, if we get this right, that's going to pay quite a bit of money. Hello there. Right, I imagine, yeah, you're the ruler of everything around here. You are the ruler of Bumthang. Okay, so we will go and do this. Okay, so who are we teaching? Now, a 6-year-old prince. Okay. Right, okay, so again, we've seen this before. A large lion dog. I read that as a large lion at first, but okay, so we're in the market, and yes, it's about vantage points, and a dog is playing with the child. Okay, so how about then we go for, alright, just for a little longer, then let us commence. 96% chance that that's going to work. And yeah, we might get our marshal up a bit, but there you go. So that worked. That's good news. Right, keep time ticking on. Let's try and get this sorted, because this could be quite a good payday, but also it's going to be quite good for provisions, because we now need to carry on the journey. Nurture. Okay, Garrus is in the company of the most learned scholars, possibly living in squalor, eloquent diplomats, and the finest savants that I've been able to gather. A fine environment for a young boy to grow up in, and one where he seems determined to take its many lessons to heart. Okay, so again, we've seen this before too. I think we go for that. Oh, hang on. His learning goes up. Hang on, what are you in? You've got a learning education. Oh yeah, let's do that. Such enthusiasm in one so young. And we can do that because of our scholar's camp purpose. Okay, yeah, let's get your learning up to 21. That is not too shabby. And we've got another perk, and it's the wandering perk. It's our normal perk. Okay, so far and wide, different culture opinion, different faith opinion. Fame increases by 10, not so first. Just one more hill. Your children have a chance to gain prowess and the traveller trait. Yeah, let's go for that, because that's probably quite useful. Okay, right, next story thing, please. Oh, the mess tent's done. The mess tent is done. There we go. Right, upgrade the campfire, please. 216 money, 9 months. There we go. Get that sorted. The camp is coming along nicely, isn't it? That's very good. Right, lessons in stewardship. But this time we're in the armoury. Looking at this. Okay, 96% chance that's going to work. There we go. That one is good too. So the next one needs to work. And then it's just like a bumper payday. Then it's brilliant. Oh, and Garrus has come of age. Garrus has come of age. Well done, Garrus. A 3-star education trait. Not too bad at all. And also, for some reason, you are now an open terrain expert. I don't quite know why you've picked that up, but there you go. And now, the final lesson is about self-defense. Okay, so we're out on the local mountainside. We've sort of identified lots of places where attacks might come from. Ferratu is also here to help us. 84% chance that Ferratu can do it, but let's do the learning one, shall we? 97% chance that this is going to work, and it does. Okay, this chappy here is delighted. Again, the same message as last time, but we're going to get 306 money, which has paid for our camp upgrade, and we've got, change, and also 2,500 provisions. That is very good. That's fantastic. Okay, right, so we can travel a bit further now, and I think what we will do is, because we're going to leave this area, hello there. Oh, you haven't got enough gold. You've got minus 78 gold. I think because you just gave it all to us. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Have you got anybody that we can arrange a marriage to? A Hindu? Hang on, what's our faith? Our faith is Buddhist. Okay, no, he's not going to go for it, I don't think. I don't think that's going to fly, is it? Quick sort of scoot down. Nobody is really outstanding, I don't think. They're not bad. Oh, but that's his wife and his doctor. Okay, I don't think he's going to go for that. Never mind. Okay, can't do anything with you. Bit of a nuisance, but not to worry. There is a boundary dispute just there. But how long is that going to take to get there? If we were to just plot that on the thing. 14 days. Okay, which direction are we going in now? Where do we need to go next? Let's just put anything on like that. Okay, so we've covered all of this. We need to head up in that direction anyway. So maybe let's stop off here and do the boundary dispute. 739 provisions to go from there to there. This is going to be quite difficult, isn't it? We're going to have to keep our money, I think, and spend it on provisions, because I think we're going to run out quite quickly. Oh, crikey, Kaylee has been given birth to a son. Oh, dear. I'm running out of my provisional list of initial geeky names. I might have to go and get some more. Incidentally, if you lovely people out there do have geeky names that you want to put forward, then please do pop them into the comments and I shall add them to a list. But yeah, anything geeky geeky things, geeky characters from, I don't know, series or movies or TV or books or whatever, or even just, people that will be perceived as geeky from the world of history sort of thing. People that have been involved in, exciting kind of sciencey stuff or whatever. People that are perceived as possibly being a little bit geeky, maybe for the right or wrong reasons. Okay, so Kaylee there has got Anakin, and now they've got Arash. Okay, we're not going to call you Arash. Now, sometimes the names are quite good, but Arash doesn't sound particularly good, not in English anyway, because if you have a rash, that's generally a bad thing. You get some ointment for that. So, okay, right, here we go. Let's go and give Arash a slightly different, much geekier name. I think we're going to call him Alfred, after Alfred Pennyworth, also known as Batman's butler, of course, because even though Alfred is a butler, his position is one of servitude, he is quite clever. He does keep things running over at Wayne Manor, and of course, he's not too averse to dealing with problems, and he's quite resourceful and such like, and very loyal too. So I think, Alfred is a good name. Let's call you Alfred. May you grow to be strong and wise, Alfred Geek. We've got some wonderful names on the go. This is splendid. Right, we're over here. Let's go and deal with the boundary dispute. This should be nice and simple. Our natural landmark thing. Simple enough. There we go. Splendid. 415 provisions comes our way and a little bit of money. Also, because we are going to be leaving here, can we extract any more money? We can get 9 from you. Thank you so much. And has the sort of king of the land got any money again now? No, still on minus 78. Little bit broke. But his child is a bit more educated now, so that's quite good. But the whole realm is now entirely bankrupt. But never mind. Okay, solicit charity, tutor child, raise building. Okay, they're a bit over in that direction. We need to head sort of over here. Where exactly was it again? Was that one of them? No, but to go from there to there was 700 provisions, whereas to go from there to there is 1,000. Okay, that's a bit bonkers, but okay, we'll do that because we sort of need to head. Although actually, hang on, can we get through? There's like impassable mountains and stuff around here. I think let's set sail for this. Let's set sail for just there. Look. So that's going to be 2,000. That's hardly anything, really. But can we customize the route and just swing by there? Okay, so we can nip in and then come back out again for 2,700 provisions and no danger. And it takes 4 months. Yeah, do you know what? Do it. Let's go for that, shall we? It is a bit of a trek, but I think it's going to be fine. And then we need to go all the way up there. And then there. And then just here, somebody in the comments was concerned I'd not seen that. So just there, and then make our way to there. And hope, just cross our fingers and hope really hard that nothing else appears. But okay, right, let's get this done. Let's just head over here as quick as we can. Right, we're about 3/4 of the way through the journey, possibly a tad more, but we do have a little bit of an issue. Eyes in the night. Morning brings a report that a man-eating beast has struck again. Another life vanished without a trace, save the slight drag marks on a few flecks of blood where the nimble creature disabled its prey. The sentries can't get a look at the damn thing. Whatever it is, it's got a taste for us, and it seems smart enough to follow after us during the day or early evenings. I cast my eyes to the dry, dusty ground we're moving over. Broken by hills and occasional trees, any slavering terror could easily stalk us through this terrain, watching, waiting, hunger slowly building for its evening meal. Oh no, okay, right, so we can tighten the watch. There is a 3% chance that somebody might die. It is Chenzi. Okay, you're just one of the people who's just with us. Oh, you're very good. Oh, you're very good. Okay, right, you're a handy person to have around, so it would be ideal if you didn't die. We could go and have a bit of a fight with it, but we're not that good at that anymore. Once upon a time, as happened in the past, we might be able to go and behead big scary monsters, but not anymore, Geethan. I think at the age of 80, you should possibly just sort of lay that off. Or, right, okay, as long as it doesn't eat anyone important, there is a 50% chance that it will eat our granddaughter. Okay, we're going to tighten the watch. A martial challenge. So 96% chance that we find out what it is and we deal with it. 3% chance that Chesney dies. Okay, right. I apologise in advance, Cesny, if it does go a bit wrong, but hopefully we can deal with it. Okay, right. The beast has been handled. I wonder what it was. Do we find out what it was? Oh, hang on a minute. These two are arguing about their tents. Yeah, we have rules for a reason. Just, yeah, please abide by the plan. Thank you very much. There we go. Right, where are we? We are over here. We're just here, are we? Are we stopping? Oh, no, we're carrying on. Oh, maybe they were arguing. We had to wait or something. But we're nearly there, look. We are very, very nearly here. Make our way through here. Boop. That is another capital visited. More learning, lifestyle experience. Can't do much with that, I don't think, particularly. Gain some money. All followers increase skills by a point. Okie dokie. Right, now we have got the big trek to up here. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that on the food we've got. 1,500 food. Okay, it's not that much more. Surprisingly so, it's not that much more. So possibly over here, if we go and do... No, not that. Are we able to go... Yeah, gather provisions. Are we able to go and do this? Because that might be worth it. Okay, right. So we haven't got much in the way of sort of natural sort of plants and things. We can't get berries or anything like that. So we're going to have to go hunting. Okay. So with my snares, I shall feed us all. Yeah. Okay. You bring much food. 8% chance. 41% chance we get 500 provisions. 37% chance we get nothing. 12% chance that we get injured. I assume we stand in one of our traps. And we stood in one of our traps. Okay. We don't have the best of luck when it comes to gathering provisions. Okay, fine. We shall go to here then. Hello. Supplies are this way. We could get 3,000 provisions if we convince this poor person here that they're going off. And that will get us to where we need to go. Although, if we spend 368 money, we can get 12,000. That's quite a lot. We don't need that many. Let's go for the 3,000. Let's see if we can do that. So, boop, and there we go. Right, lovely. And I think, let's just get a wriggle on, shall we? Let's just get a move on. Geethan isn't getting any younger. So let's just try and go up here as fast as we can. Another 4 months. 2,118 provisions. But no danger. The danger on the map is barely there now. We are very, very safe. We're very good at this kind of thing. So, okay, on to this leg of the journey. And we've been treated. Our wonderful wife, Sahava, has healed us up again, so we are no longer wounded. Okay, and then we've got travel, Buddhism, and Nestorianism. Okay, so we're having a chat with somebody who is of the Nestorian faith, I assume. A peculiar and enthusiastic peasant, calling herself Borte, enthusiastically approaches my entourage and begins studying our religious iconography with vigour. By God, a group of Theravardans here of all places. Pray tell me, my lord, would you teach us the Theravada ways of worship? Yes? I suppose so. Or would we be more interested in hearing about Nestorianism? Because we like hearing about new things. We like bordering our horizons and such. So, yeah, we're not that bothered about sort of spreading our trait as such. We get 4 experience in the mystic trait. Although, that would get us up to becoming a wise man with another +2 learning. But I don't think that's what Geethan would do. I think he'd want to hear more about their thing. So, yeah, okay, do that. And we've made a friend, which is quite nice. Yay, hello, new friend. Right. We are on the way, quarter of the way there. And then we're going to find ourselves up here in the corner, in the very corner of the known world. Plenty in common. Falco and Rena are having a fun time. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Great, good. I don't know why I have to step in there. Armory break-in. Curses. Those accursed children, my great-granddaughter Ripley and her compatriot Jebe, were caught red-handed having snuck into the armoury. Don't they know that weapons are dangerous? Ripley was just going in for some weapons to fight off some aliens. For goodness sake, come on, it's fine. Jebe had hurt himself, but fortunately Ripley ran outside and grabbed the nearest adult, admitting everything they've done. Ripley looks genuinely distraught. I don't think she'll be dishonest ever again. Okay, so, you've got the honest trait. Okay, so keep honest. become arbitrary. Okay, that's good for intrigue, but you're stewardshipy, and arbitrary is bad for that. Or why didn't you help him immediately? We can make her impatient. Now, I think honesty is good. I think Geethan would appreciate honesty, and I think that's a good thing to have. So do you know what? Yeah, you be honest, please. Be honest. Tell the truth. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, the campfire's done. Okay, this is very exciting. Right, you've become inspired. Okay, so what do you want to write about and how much? 300 monies. Okay. Okay, Beglook. I'm hoping it's a masterpiece. Please produce something very good. Okay, there's a big pile of money to you. I think now we can upgrade our pavilion to the maximum level. That's it. These can go further. I think they can go to level 6. Yeah, that's 6. I assume all these sort of smaller buildings are level 6. And yes, okay, but the pavilion can only go to level 4. So if we do that, we can have another man-at-arms regiment. Enemy hostile scheme phases are a bit slower. We can hold more provisions. Men-at-arms are tougher. And our travel safety goes up. But I think that's worth doing. So do you know what? 450 money. It's going to take a year. It's going to take a year. So boop, let's get that done. And when that's finished, everything in the camp will be level 4 and the pavilion will be maxed out, which I think is pretty good. Right, let's get this done. We can't be too far away. We are down here, look. We are down here. And now we're over here in the very, very northeast of the map. Like, we can't go much more northeast. If we go any further, we're going to fall off the table. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm fairly sure. I'm 99% sure that I've never been to this place in any of the Crusader Kings 3 games I've played. And, yeah, I've played a few. We've seen a few actually on the screen, on the channel, and I've played a few, on my own. And I don't think I've ever been here. So this is quite exciting. This is a whole new place. I mean, that technically is probably the most northeast you can get. But yeah, we're in this kind of whole area here, the Khanate of Baratia. Okay, there is a thing here. So improve ruler reputation. However, do we want to do that? Or do we just want to get a wriggle on again? How about we have a look at this? Okay, I'm not going there, of course. But where do we need to go now? So has anything else popped up? Right, there's a thing there that's possibly just popped into existence. So we need to go there. And then we need to go there. And then we're going to finish up in London by the look of it. Unless something else pops up as we're on our way from this corner of the map to sort of not quite the other corner of the map, but certainly a long way over to the west. So all we've got left, as it stands right now, are 3 locations. 3 locations. If we visit those, that means that we will have visited every single point of interest on the map at that particular point in time. Because, these things change. And I think a few people in the comments as well did say that new fixed points of interest will pop up. Because, people will build fancy new things. So, new temples or mosques or whatever might appear. And yeah, they will appear on the map eventually. But I think we just want a snapshot. We just want to go, do you know what? At this exact moment in time, on this day, on this month, in this year, we have visited every single point of interest in the entire of the known world. And I think, yeah, that's going to be quite the achievement. So how many provisions is it to get to here? Can we just make an initial journey to here before we wrap things up? 2,700. Botherations. Okay. I don't think we can get there. I don't imagine as well. Can we do the thing? No, press the right button. It would help, wouldn't it? Go there. Go into here. Thinking of something else. Supplies are that way. Okay, right. 2,600. Let's see if we can just get there. Right, okay. I think we should be able then to make it to over here. Wherever it was. Where was it? I've forgotten where it was. Hang on a minute. Oh, was it there? It was possibly just there, maybe. Yes, it was. Okay, just definitely make sure we're not skipping past somewhere. So, no. Okay, so I think what we'll do is, to wrap things up, we'll make our way down here, and then we will finish up. And the next time, we can hopefully, fingers crossed, properly complete the grand tour of going around the place and looking at all the interesting things. But let's just do this. So if we get there, that's just then 2 locations left. That would be huge. Okay, right, so get that done nice and safe, nice and quick. I'm even going to runtime on quick, look, because you can runtime on very quick in Crusader Kings. Inspiration, someone to impress. Okay, yes, you're writing a book. Who do you want to impress? To Arena the Timid of Moldavia. Okay, why do we want to write about that person? I'll find other ways to impress whomever I want. Yeah, let's go for that, because I don't know why you're trying to impress a person that I don't know who they are. Also, where are we? Okay, we are flying through here. Look at this. Crimes of passion. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Rounding a little cluster of tents, as I leave a long row of curing meats, I come across a gaggle of followers having dinner around a small hearth. Curiously, both Sadir and Wanda are among them, neither of whom particularly enjoy one another's company. Okay, so that's our friend. That's Sadir, our friend, and that's our daughter. Before I have time to ponder such a strange quirk of seating, Wanda mutters something inaudible, only for the whisper to send Sadir into a blind rage, where the flash weapon is drawn and blood is about to be spilled. Okay, right, we will intervene. 97% chance that we can stop this nonsense. Please desist these shenanigans, and we have put a halt to it. Wonderful. And I think we are nearly here. Yeah, we are. Look, this is it. So we can poodle in. We've slowed time down a bit. Right, we are here. We've arrived at the capital of the Khanate of Kimek, which is lovely and alliterative. I like that. It's a martial lifestyle. Okay. I don't know if we can do too much with martial stuff anymore, but there we go. So about 2,000 provisions left, which isn't too bad. That's sort of okay. But more importantly, only 2 locations left. And then the grand tour will be done. It will be finished. We can ride off into the sunset and it shall all be glorious. So I think we will wrap things up for now, sort of on a bit of a cliffhanger. Because we could do this, I think. I think we could make our way over there in a relatively short amount of time. You never know what's going to happen in Crusader Kings 3. You never know what's going to happen. Things might pop up and, sort of incidents might happen. Might get wounded or chased by a badger or something. Who knows? So we could do it. But I think, we'll finish up for now and then leave it for next time. Next time we shall travel to over here somewhere, I think it was, and then to here, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, unless some other pesky kingdom or whatever forms elsewhere in the world, it will be done. And then who knows what Geethan will do then? Because that's one big goal that he wanted to get done. He wanted to get that entire thing sorted out. For himself and also for Obiama. Because, I think he still misses Obiama. And he made a promise to her that that's what he would do. He would finish the travels. And he's nearly done. At the age of 81, he is still going. Well done, Geethan. So we'll wrap things up for now, come back next time, and hopefully, if we cross our fingers and cross our toes and cross everything else, we can complete the grand tour of going around the place and looking at all the interesting things. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We are going to be known as the Keepers of the Tea. Betty is very clever. Oh, she's very clever. It's Betty. It's the hat, I think. So let's injure you. So, okay, or not. Fine, don't injure them then. It's a no from us right now, Robert. But you know what? Have this tea. Take this tea away with you. They've kind of died a bit. Okay. Look at all of the tea we've got going on. This is wonderful.